What if a lizard and a rattlesnake meet? Wild nature with biodiversity is an endless source of inspiration for people. Hundreds of millions of years of evolution have created many new species. Reptiles are found almost everywhere in this world, with the exception of Antarctica, where their main distribution is the tropics and the subtropics. Reptiles form a heteromorphic group of about 8,000 species. These organisms are abundant and are found in every diverse habitat, both terrestrial and aquatic, generally in warm climates. Snakes and lizards are the most diverse and flourishing reptiles in the world today. They are identified by their scaly skin, their breathing through their lungs, and their spawning patterns. Moreover, they are all cold-blooded, both figuratively and literally. Lizards are the common name for a large group of reptiles, comprising about 3,800 species. Not all, but the lizard's impressive ability to drop its tail when in danger. Snakes and lizards have some similar characteristics. However, they can be easily distinguished, and the most obvious difference is their appearance. Snakes have no legs, while lizards have 4 legs. A snake moves with the help of abdominal scales, while a lizard moves with its legs. Snakes have no ears, but they can only perceive sound through their skull and bone, and the vibration they feel on the ground. As for lizards, they can hear sound through their outer ears. One of the most famous venomous snakes is the rattlesnake. They possess a special tail that can vibrate and chirp when hunting, and warn when there is danger. Most rattlesnakes are very venomous. Their venom can quickly paralyze the nervous system of a prey, such as mice, birds, or some other small animals, and then cause the victim's heart to stop beating just for a few minutes after biting it. Rattlesnakes hunt both day and night by attracting prey with their vibrating tails. The tail of this snake has a special structure. They can make a sound due to the hard horns colliding with each other. As this tail is completely hollow inside, the snake erects its tail and violently vibrates its muscles. So that is the segments colliding to produce a recognizable rattle sound. A rattlesnake can shake its tail, making noises up to 50 times per second. Moreover, it can maintain that noise for more than 3 hours. Biologists believe that rattlesnakes use this noise as a signal to keep predators away. The snake has evolved to possess a very sophisticated warning device. In fact, rattlesnakes are considered the most evolved snake in the reptile family. Desert rattlesnakes are rather lazy. It usually just lies still in the cave and uses its color to camouflage itself in the sand or the dry grass. Waiting for the prey to pass by, it quickly rushes, with just one bite to finish off the pitiful little prey. If the bitten prey moves before it dies, the rattlesnake may follow its scent. Rattlesnake feeds on birds and rodents, so they play an important ecological role in limiting crop-destroying rodent populations and stabilizing the ecosystem. Snakes and lizards are related, but they are also potential prey for each other. Such in this fierceness of the wild world. The war between lizards and rattlesnakes always contains surprises that we can hardly anticipate, with the snake's venom overcoming the lizard's formidable teeth and speed. Let's answer this question with real wars caught on camera. On the sand dunes of the arid desert, it is easy to witness the hunting scenes of rattlesnakes. And like many other snake brothers, the desert rattlesnake's favorite prey is the mouse. Small, nimble, palatable, and harmless. Rats often find it difficult to escape death once they've been targeted by the rattlesnake. This time, not one, but 2 large guinea pigs were ambushed and captured at the same time by the rattlesnake. Obviously, rattlesnakes have very sharp eyes and remarkable movement speed. And rats are no match for snakes, that's for sure. No rat will be awake enough after being bitten by a rattlesnake. The snake's tail tightly wraps around the neck of the first prey, while its 130-degree wide mouth is swallowing the second prey. Right now, it was happily enjoying its delicious meal, without knowing that it has been targeted by someone else. Originally in arid desert lands, rattlesnakes should be more careful with ground lizards. Large lizards are intelligent creatures. It knows how to wait for the opportunity to deliver a decisive bite, finishing the prey. With the advantage of outstanding physique, it is not difficult to imagine that the end of this rattlesnake. Sure enough, before the snake had time to enjoy the result of the hunt, the lizard suddenly rushed in. Lizards immediately gained the upper hand when they pecked the rattlesnake on the head, with a fatal blow that disorientated the snake. Having naturally thick skin, it seems that the rattlesnake's venom is not very effective against such serious injuries. From the position of an ingenious predator, the rattlesnake suddenly became the underdog, and of course, the end was predetermined, as the lizard quickly grabs the carnivore's prey, slowly from the tail. The snake had no chance to resist, as the image of a rattlesnake rolling its eyes helplessly watching itself become a victim made many viewers shudder, terrified of the survival of the natural world. The lizard takes a long time to swallow the rattlesnake whole, as this hunt seems to have paid off a lot when it comes to a 3. But luck doesn't always smile at lizards. This time, the lizard that appeared was the tengu lizard. They have a rather heavy and large appearance. An adult tengu measures 1.5 meters in length and weighs up to 10 kilograms. Despite its heavy appearance, the tengu lizard is a very agile and fierce creature. Tengu lizards are very ferocious animals and are quite omnivorous of all kinds of meat, vegetables, and fruits, and are good at climbing. This species is a good swimmer in water, but can climb and live in tall trees. Tengu lizards are quite aggressive. When hungry, it can attack anything that moves to satisfy its hunger. Extremely venomous rattlesnakes are also prey targeted by the tengu lizards. A fight in which the tengu lizard actively attacked but received humiliating results when it had to flee after a quick counterattack of the rattlesnake. The tengu lizard has a fiery confrontation with a dangerous opponent, a rattlesnake. In fact, the tengu lizard also often hunts snakes, including poisonous snakes, to eat. Will the snake be defeated by this hunter? Both stood motionless for a long time, surveying their opponent, the rattlesnake curling up and taking a stance, the way snakes do when in danger. As long as the opponent is negligent, it will rush forward and bite its enemy. The tengu lizard opened its wide mouth threateningly, then suddenly rushed to bite the snake. The two had a fierce struggle afterwards, but in the end, the lizard had to run away because it realized that this was not a gentle prey, and the snake was still safe and had no significant injuries. The same lizard, but not all species can confront rattlesnakes. Larger lizards, like komodos, only view rattlesnakes as an earthworm, while smaller lizards will have to hide far away from it if it accidentally encounters a venomous snake. This distinctive horned rattlesnake is the most famous and feared venomous snake in the Sahara Desert. The Sidewinder's unique motion makes it easy to quickly and effectively cross the sands. The scientists said that sideways snakes move by simultaneously holding two parts of their body and pushing forward, keeping the snake's entire body in contact with the desert sand as much as possible to help them avoid being scorched by the hot sand, and also speed them up in the process. Not only has formidable movement speed, but the horned rattlesnake also possesses the ability to camouflage in the sand. The snake's scales are similar in color to the desert sand, and after only a few shakes, the snake has completed the camouflaging process. The lizard doesn't even realize that a predator is hiding, and that cost it too much. As soon as the lizard approaches, the snake quickly rushes out to bite the prey's head. As the little lizard protested in despair, the rattlesnake then swallows the prey whole. Just because the battle is over doesn't mean the wild world will end. Life goes on, and the winner of one game may very well be unlucky in another. As the desert fox appeared in the frame, it may seem small, but foxes consider snakes to be their favorite and most nutritious food. As soon as he saw the rattlesnake, the fox didn't hesitate to run over and grab the snake's head and eat it. The strange war in the desert, this animal is the prey of others, and the predator can also be a lucrative prey for a more skilled one. Hope the recent information has helped you have a new perspective on wildlife. Please click the subscribe button, turn on that bell to receive new video notifications every day. And now, good day, and see you again.